Keep your eyes open. It looks good.
Yeah, that's gonna get
cool footage on.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Morning.
How are your feet feeling after last night?
They feel awesome.
Yeah.
That was a really good warm up for this session.
That's
a good point. I really enjoyed it.
Huckabee, what's happening?
You know, we're just here at the track to do my favorite thing, running.
Yeah. How are you feeling today?
I feel good.
What's the plan for working out today?
We're gonna do Kristen's track workout today.
Can we see the track workout? Do you have it written there, Kristen, or is that a note to yourself?
I have it.
Oh,
should slow down
weird.
for Kristen's face.
I'll let you know.
Oh,
Some secrets in here.
oh, really? I like that.
3x500, a 400, a 300, a 200, a 300, and a 400 meter.
How many rounds are there?
Just one. 400 meter pace on there.
That last 400, you need to slow down by like. You should be doing
Oh
like
my
120.
God! It's sub 111. Let's just go for the gold there on that one.
Reagan's gonna PR today.
Hey, my PR is 104.
No, but you see, like this, there's an decreasing pace. So this starts out pretty nice, and then this is not bad.
Yeah,
But then, like the last couple, they should be pretty.
I can do that. The 300 will be fast for me.
Then maybe you
Yeah.
should do 55. Like
Yeah,
just in case.
yeah.
We're at some track in Minnesota. We're at the Sartell Sabies track, where Kristen's gonna run us through a little track workout. They're warming up right now. I'll catch them on the second lap. I'm probably gonna get eaten alive by these mosquitoes though.
It's a good warm-up.
Yeah, my shoulders are ready.
It's like Rocky.
Yeah, I'm good.
How are you
Rocky.
feeling, though?
I'm good. My legs feel like they've been butchered. Dude, I just killed that one. That was impressive. Danielson.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Karate Kid. Woo. Can you do the crane?
No.
Oh,
What is
come
that?
on.
What is that like the? Woo.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
You gotta do the kick.
Yeah, no. My hips are not loving that.
That poor hamstring.
Shit, for real. I'm so sore.
Sartell Middle School's track. We got teams, we got individuals. Just finished our warm up. We're about to let Kristen Holta lead us in a track workout.
Dude, I don't go to the barber anymore.
Pray for us. Track workout in the books. Taking a walk, well, jog barefoot was suggested.
Hello.
Hello, Jen Ryan. Paul, why do you have your socks on? Strict rules to have your socks off. Feel the track. Lauren, how's the workout?
It was perfect.
What did we just do?
We did 3 sets of 500, 400, 300, 200, 300, 400. It was Kristen's workout, and she's always the best at not programming anything with running, but you know she's one of the best runners, so that was a good workout.
Awesome. What's next?
We have another session. The boys are filling up for it. So we'll see if we're going to take the rest of the today off or if we're going to train again. I know we have some snatches and some more worm stuff.
Awesome. Kristen, was that the fastest you've ever run?
No. It was pretty fast.
Percentage-wise, what do you think like that was on your mile paces?
I don't really know, but like I pushed on the last one. I pushed all the way through, but I felt good, so excited for next week.
What did you run that last 400 in?
That was 107. A little too fast.
You could
We have a 400 meter medley as a team.
400 meter medley? That'd be awesome. Hopefully we'd have Kristen there coaching us the entire
Okay,
time.
Kristen subbing for me.
Yeah.
How's that track session, you know?
That was pretty legit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun.
What did we
did
get
some
in right there?
500s. What's that?
What do we get in right there?
500s, 3 500s, and a 400, 300, 200, 300, 400. And it's supposed to get progressively faster.
It did.
Yeah,
It sure did.
It did get faster.
Power athlete Jen, what did you think of the track session we had right there?
I like track workouts. I like short runs with rest.
Yeah.
And you've been coming to my run club, so it's fucking making a difference.
Yeah.
Hear that?
Yeah, feels like doing team workouts again.
Yeah.
Go hard, stop. Go hard, stop. It's kind of nice. Too bad I'm an individual this year.
He loved it.
Devin, how was it?
Much better too at running.
Yeah. I don't like long distances, so I like how it was short.
There we go.
Maybe I like to feel better.
Razzling, how was the run session there?
It's good. I mean, an easy win. So.
I just want to check those abs out.
Oh, that's what I want to check. Why don't you tell him why you didn't run with me?
Wow, dude, you're getting real ripped.
I need a shave.
We'll see how they felt after this run. They said they're going to beat us, but Nuno held it strong for us, and we came out the W. The boys took the old W. So, yeah. Ladies, how you feeling?
Great after that.
Yeah? I feel like $1 million.
How are your quads?
I feel way better.
Oh, man.
Kristen, thank you for that one. How'd it go for you?
Yeah.
Yeah? Hit all your times?
Awesome. Yeah, almost.
Almost all of them?
A little too fast in a couple.
That's okay. Too fast is better than too slow.
I know.
That's for sure.
Yeah, they won't abandon her entirely. Yeah, but they'll stay in front of her. Yeah. I think honestly, like, and not to be like overly harsh, but like that, that can't be representative of where we're going to be at games. And so I think we need to have an honest conversation about how you guys feel and what you need today and tomorrow, Sunday and Monday, right? Because that looked pretty flat, no urgency, and so we need to take care of you guys individually, and that might mean setting up some different plans and then figuring out what are our priorities in terms of communication, timing on the worms, stuff like that. But also knowing that, like, if we don't have 4 healthy people, so it's like, Margaret, what are you thinking for today? Like, do you want to take some time off to let your body
I
heal?
prefer not to do the squats later, just so I know, like, my legs feel blown up, and I think that's why, like, on the run, I felt, like, slow and, like, draining. Like, I'm trying to, like, run faster, and then, like, coming to squats.
I think it's not too.
Like, the legs, I was surprised, like, the legs didn't feel as bad on the squats, but it felt harder on the run, and my back was, like, okay, fatigue. So, like, later today, I'd be down to do something, but maybe not squat cleans and, like something else.
If it just comes down to, you guys know that there has to be a sense of urgency.
Yeah.
But like those transitions and stuff are so slow.
Yeah,
And
I mean, I think you know better too. We're all you've seen us all compete. You know, we're capable of having that urgency. It's just like,
but team
we're all
transitions are different than individual transitions, right? And there's this de facto wait to see if everybody's ready, where like the 4 of you guys have to get on that. And so like I almost wonder if it wouldn't be smart on Saturday or Monday to even do really low intensity work, but then like move on that stuff, right?
You guys feel like how would you guys think for our transitions? Did you feel like
I felt like we were slow going to the bar muscles, but I think it was more we were just tired and sweaty.
You were like flipping your regrets and stuff. You didn't want to prepare for the CrossFit bar muscle ups.
Yeah, I was trying to like transition and change them during the thing.
I think we're better off going. I think in our head, setting a goal for 10 right off the bat, I think it slowed us down. I think we're better off just saying, get what the fuck we can. We got to come down for a second. We come down because we're faster going straight to the bar, doing 4 to 6 reps, coming down for a second, and then going back up.
Sammy, what are you thinking?
I could get some gymnastics in, some like chest to bar stuff. But I got fast for the most case. It sounds crazy as it sounds. Like I'm ready to be done exercising almost for the games.
So, what do you guys feel like? What concerns you about any team elements? Like, what do we need to work on for team elements? Because otherwise, I want to make sure.
Honestly, I think the run is what it was on that. All of our legs are shot. That's whatever. The squats, I felt like we moved pretty well through. The burpees, as always, we need to move faster in practice. We're always faster on the competition floor, and that's how the team was last year too. But I think we need to work some sets of faster burpees. We were slow. Like each rep I was laying on the ground for a solid second.
You're looking at Sam when you're doing burpees. Like your job just should be to lay on the floor.
Us 3 should be on the ground
so
before he
just gets there
touches
and then wait for Sam.
Joining the big bucks, CJ. Yes, sir. Cleaning up after my kids.
Cleaning up after the athletes?
Yes. turns out they're very messy.
I didn't read about this in the level 1.
Sure. Fundamentals. Fundamentals of coaching.
Learn how to broom well.
Learn how to do whatever it takes to help people succeed.
Yeah, so we've obviously got 2 teams here in St. Cloud, and both kind of got different priorities. Invictus have done a lot of training together. So Raz, Lauren, Tommy and Reagan, they've put in 3 weeks where we travelled to, well, they've been in San Diego, we've been in Fort Vancouver, and we've also been in Arizona. So they've kind of put the work in. So their training looks a little bit different from X. X haven't spent as much time together, so a lot of the stuff that X are doing, a lot of communication, a lot of synchro stuff, a lot of kind of just gelling the team together so they know what their teammates are doing before they do it themselves.
So Invictus, you would say, are communicating and working better as a team just because they've trained together more?
I would say they're working better as a team. They've obviously had more time together in terms of like the last month or so. But I mean, the thing with X is that every single person on that team has performed at the highest level. Sam and Holden have been on obviously the second place team from last year, so they know what it takes, and Christy and Margot have been in games.
So this is not like the UFC where 2 fighters are competing against each other and you're keeping them apart?
No, not at all, not at all. They just need different things. It's like even individual programs. We were even chatting to X. Like every single person is going to need slight alterations for the next few days just to make sure that they're going into games feeling the best that they can be. Like Christy will probably need a little bit more volume in terms of lifting. We need to back off Sam a little bit. And then like Margot, we just have to be smart with her training as well.
With CrossFit being kind of so new, a new sport, like when I say new, I mean decathlon's been around for years, marathon has. It's kind of, I mean, even the Tour de France, people know how to program for that. Do you think a lot of people are overtraining in the lead up to the games, and how do you guys like?
I think a lot of people can go either way, where they either overtrain or they taper too late. Too early, and they actually go in feeling like kind of lethargic. So it's a fine balance, and like I said, every athlete's going to be slightly different. Like someone like Christy needs to kind of train pretty hard up until games, whereas we need to back someone off like Sam. So it's different strokes for different folks, but there is a method behind it, and everyone's going to need kind of adjustments based on what they need.
Is that what that conversation was basically just about?
Yeah, that conversation was about, it's like everyone is like I said, it's like everyone's going to be feeling completely different. So we have to make sure that individually, like we're doing what's best for them, but also maintaining that we still need to like practice transitions and make sure like the team is gelled well together and they know where they're at as a team.
Is there something that, as a coach, that you gauge? Like, how do you know you're doing well by the athletes? Like, how do you know that you're not over-programming for them?
You can tell straight away. Like, I've mentioned to CJ before that I knew going into that workout, like, a couple of them had already, like, said that they feel a little bit off and a little bit tired. So I was a little bit skeptical of how they were going to approach the workout. And you can tell straight away by speaking to them in the morning, their demeanour. And that's where we can kind of make adjustments based on those conversations.
Well, with the amount of training that Lauren, Rasmus, Regan, and Tommy have had together, do you think that this team, Invictus X, actually has a chance of actually not like beating them in regards to like leaderboard?
They're a different team. Like
how so?
You have to think about the dynamic. Like on Invictus X, you've got Sam and Holden, who have competed on teams multiple occasions, like they podium last year. Whereas Invictus is more individual based, where they all competed as individuals last year. So it's taken a lot more time to bring them together as a team. Whereas X hasn't been as hard because they're led by the 2 males. So they've been on teams before that have been extremely successful. So they're completely different teams. I think they're going to excel in different areas. Obviously, like the males on the Invictus team, like you've got Tommy, big clean and jerk, big snatch, Rasmus,
He finished 7th or 8th last year, and has also been on a team as well. Reagan's a big strong girl, and then another team like you've got 2 extremely experienced individual games athletes, 2 extremely experienced team athletes. So the dynamic's a little bit different.
Sam, you're not Australian, but you do like the budgie smugglers.
Look at these undies. We're not getting back in. It's locked.
Yeah, that is an Australian thing. I just looked it up. 1914. 1914. The Speedo was invented in Australia.
It was invented in Australia.
I believe so.
Really?
What are you gentlemen doing out here?
Working on our TN.
I'm gonna eat and same. Work on my tan.
Recovering from our first session.
Recover from session uno.
How you feeling, Sam?
I'm pretty good. I'm tired. I need to take some naps.
You sleeping enough?
Yeah. I could use more. I could use more like midday naps and such.
Nuno, you're competing at your first Masters.
Yep. That's true.
Is there a part of you that wishes? I mean, you were on the Invictus winning team in what year?
2014.
Do you miss it?
I do miss the team component of stuff. I've always been a team athlete, but also I have like different priorities in my life where I knew I couldn't dedicate as much time as they put into training now. You know, it's pretty outrageous what they do and how they do it. You know, and the level of commitment and sacrifice, and professionally I couldn't do that now.
What age group are you going into?
40. Whoa! Yeah, I turned 40.
It's not that old, Sam.
No, but we did realize in the car yesterday that I could be Tommy's daddy and Devin's. So those are my kids this weekend. Tommy's 21 daddy. And Devin's 17. So those are my children.
Tommy's what?
21. I think he might be 22. 22.
22 or 24? I can't
22.
remember.
I think he turns 23 maybe. Either way. Like if I had him at 18. 20s. In his early 20s. Just pretty insane. He said the first year he competed at regionals he weighed 168 pounds. When he was 18.
No, when was your first CrossFit Games?
2009.
2009 was your first CrossFit Games?
This is 10 years.
This is your 10th year of competing?
This is actually my 9th year competing. 10th year, probably 11th year competing. So in 2009, I was on the CrossFit SoCal team. Yep. I went in 2008, but I hadn't started doing CrossFit yet. So I remember I went and somebody asked me what my Fran time was, and I was like, I have no idea what you're talking about.
What's your best? Was it 2000 and when you were on the team in
14?
Yeah, that was the best place. Obviously, you can't really beat first.
No, we've gotten 4th a couple times, 7th, 6th, and then 15th and 13th, something like that.
How was it competing back in 2009, and how's the sport changed from your perspective?
So much. Well, back then it was like teams of 6, and we knew the workouts, and we actually had 4 guys and 2 girls. We had a girl. We had another girl.
Wait, that was what the...
There was no requirement that it had to be 3 and 3. So you could do what you wanted to.
But you just had to have some girls?
You had 2 girls, at least.
Okay.
So you had to have 2 girls and 2 guys were minimum. And you had a team of 6. So based on the workouts and knowing our athletes' strengths and weaknesses, we actually decided to use 4 guys for the workouts. And then the 2 girls did all the workouts.
Wow.
That was in 2009, and in Roma's. That was when they invited, I think, like any team, like there was 99 teams that competed in 2009, and that was the last year in the Romas.
Do you still love the sport and the competitive side? Because like really, competing in CrossFit is like running a marathon. It's fun, but it's also horribly painful, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, it's a good comparison. I haven't thought about it, considering I'm the endurance coach. But that's a good comparison. I always say it's a marathon, not a sprint. And definitely over time, you have to really care about your body and taking care of yourself and learning when.
Says the man who is using the Hyper Ice for mobility.
I know, right? Well, my legs get super tight, my hips, especially from traveling. I got a little bit of bursitis around the hips. So
is that just because you're an old man, the hips?
Shut up. No, it's because I just train at a high level, bro. You know? Bro.
Session number 2 for today. Mostly individuals. Team Invictus also will have a team portion. And then Invictus X, we kind of split. Christy and Holden will come train with the individuals. They're feeling pretty good. Margot and Sam are going to get a little extra rest so that they're ready to rock for tomorrow.
So they're done for training for today?
They're done training for today.
Is there anything to be concerned about, like less than a week out from the games, they're not sick, or there's no flu, or they don't have a Tommy Venus virus?
Tommy Venus is a virus.
A strong one.
But no, absolutely not. That's part of the fun of coaching teams. A part of the complexity is that you got 4 people. They all prep slightly different. They all recover a little bit different, and so we have to be flexible enough to make sure that all 4 are super healthy and ready to hit it at games. And sometimes that means just individualizing their lead up. Christy likes volume. She does really well with volume, and so she's ready to hit it. Holden is, traveling, needs to come back up just a little bit before games. Sam and Margo have been training really hard, so they just need a little more downtime.
How do you know it's not just them being lazy as opposed to actually getting fatigued?
You just know them and know their personalities, but for the most part, there's no CrossFitter at this level that is ever lazy. I would say that 98% of my job as a coach for the last 11 years has been to pull people back and put the reins on and make sure they're recovering. Because all these guys, if you gave them the option, they just keep doing more and more.
What didn't you like about their last workout? You seemed to be giving them a talk that I was recording a bit earlier.
Yeah, it was really flat. There was just no intensity.
And why do you think that is?
I think they're tired. I think Sam and Margo were definitely tired. Holden still coming off travel. It feels like he's got a rib out. So I think it was just hard to get some momentum. And when you've got two of the 4 that are really tired, it's hard for, Christy was trying to get people moving a little bit, and it just doesn't always happen. They're coming in with different ideas of what the training day is going to look like. And so we probably could have done a better job of prepping them for what the expectation of that session was, and we could have dealt with it before, but they got through it. Good talk afterwards. Everybody's on the same page.
How's Kristen looking?
Kristen looks great. She looks amazing.
I mean, this seems to be like one of her strongest years. Would you say that? She seems to be seems in good spirits, seems to be,
She's been healthy. Yeah, this is, knock on wood, but this first year she's been healthy quite a while. She's taken, she's been 7th at the games last 2 years and come in with some injuries, and so I'm really excited. She was healthy. She took 3rd in the Open. She's still healthy. She's gotten stronger every year.
Which she's most likely to be the best placed Invictus athlete for the individuals?
Yeah, I mean, for the last couple of years, Kristen has a legitimate shot at the podium. And so that's the goal. And I think, her goal every event is just to maximize what she can do in the event. I think if she's able to do that, she puts together all of her events without any, missteps, then she ends up at the podium. She's talented enough and has put in the work to do that.
My name's Eric, and I won everything today.
Eric, the votes are in. You are supposedly the fan favorite of the Invictus athletes. Or you're just claiming that.
Most people know I am Invictus's most requested popular athlete by far. Most people like my videos. They like my cat, really.
Oh yeah, what's your cat's name?
Glitter Puss Carmody. That's his full name.
And what do you like about your cat, Eric?
I'm a little partisan to fluffy cats. He's really fluffy. He's like the fluffiest cat. I brush him every day. Give him like that poop. I take him to cat shows. They want to see that he looks like a white.
Hold on a second. Have you really taken Glitter to a cat show?
He is a 3-time Best in Show white Angorian.
Are you joking?
No.
Wait, do you have pictures of the awards?
They're at my house on the wall. He was Best in Show a couple times. They were small shows, but the more time I have, the more I can brush him, groom him, feed him good food. He gets nice and fluffy, and that's what they want to see.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
How much is was there a prize money, or what do you win?
Nah, there's no prize money.
No?
No one cares about cat shows. They have like a cat agility course. I'm trying to train him for that. No cat can really do it.
And so Glitter's not the greatest cat for agility.
He just doesn't want to obey. Cats are their free spirit. That's why I prefer cats. A dog likes anybody because they're dumb. A cat will choose you if you're worthy. True story.
On that note, it's goodbye.
one session today, and then we get to play the rest of the day, and then we have a rest day tomorrow. So everything's going good. Are you up, Reagan? Bye. I mean, not fun. It's not fun unless you're dating. Just working with my friends.
How you feeling?
Good.
How's the team feeling?
Team's feeling great.
Fast. What's up, dude?
How's Margot Alvarez feeling?
I'm feeling great. How are you feeling?
Doesn't matter about me.
Yeah, you need to eat your breakfast.
How's I don't know if you're trying to keep it on the down low, but you had a couple shoulder issues.
Some what?
You've had a few shoulder issues.
Yeah, I've had some shoulder issues since like April. Yeah.
How's it feeling today?
Feel okay. Jerking in the first time since probably April. I've done my dumbbell and push press and some push press. Dumbbell's okay, but it's that barbell, that external rotation that really hurts. It's that external rotation in the back of the joint that's an issue. So it's good to like, a little pingy, but I'm just trying to feel it out. I'll probably call it here soon.
Should you be doing anything overhead or like?
Should I be?
Yes.
And it's debatable depending on who you ask. It's tough because I want to feel confident in my head, so doing a little bit of work helps me feel good. Yeah, 5s. But again, it's like knowing when to stop is the biggest thing.
Kristen, how's training been? A few days out from the games, like everything going according to plan, or is there any concerns or?
No, this year actually everything has been according to plan most of the time.
Would you say, I mean, I've asked everyone this question and they usually say yes, but would you say you're fitter than like you were in previous years?
I do. I haven't seen that every year, but this year I feel much more all around. Like I feel stronger, I feel faster, and I'm better at gymnastics. So I feel better than I've ever been before.
And so CJ said that, like, I mean, this is the best he's ever seen you, and it's part of the reason is because you're healthy. Like, how do you feel psychologically? Is there any like, are you feeling confident? Are you feeling ready to go for the games, or?
I do. Like this year, I've attacked my weaknesses. So I've been doing a lot of things that I didn't really want to do.
Like what?
Wall balls, high target, heavy wall ball, a lot of gymnastics, like muscle-ups, and stick handstand push-ups, a lot of snatching and lifting, like general building my strength. And I feel like that's giving me more confidence.
What's your expectation for yourself? Like a few days out from the games, like going into this year's games, what have you set for yourself, like for 2019 CrossFit Games?
I'm gonna do one workout at a time. That's how we have to do it this year. And I think I'm more relaxed because of that, because I know, like, okay, there's one workout, I have to go all in, and then hopefully there's one more, and then one more. Just enjoy it and like be happy for every workout that I can do.
But you're obviously a competitive person, so you must have some expectation of yourself. Like, if you placed 30th, would you be happy with that?
Well, it depends on my effort. Like, if I'm happy with my effort, I can't do anything about the place that I'm getting. Like, I will get what I deserve if I give it my all.
She needs to go.
Yep. Ooh, the mom's out today.
Kristen's gotta get focused and ready.
Yeah, just finished up last training session here at Fast Factory in St. Cloud. Everybody did great, felt good, kind of revved up their engines real fast today, gave them some good flush recovery work, and then that's it. We leave tomorrow at 6 a.m. over to Madison, get everybody registered and ready to rock.
We've got 3 teams, multiple individuals. What's your expectations for the teams and individuals? I mean, are we thinking that anyone could potentially win the games or the team events?
I mean, that's the goal. We got 3 teams. We would love to have 3 of those 5 teams on Sunday. We'd love to secure some podium positions. I think we've got some individuals that look really good. Kristen Holte has been, top 7 at the games the last couple of years, and she's healthier than ever, better than ever. So, yeah, I'm excited. I think that they could do some
good work out there. This has been an insane season, lots of change, lots of competitions all over the world. It's good to almost get back to normalcy when we get to Madison and know that we're just in for another CrossFit Games.